Hi, and welcome to the Tarot Life Coach channel with me, your host, Tanya Melendez, the Tarot Life Coach. What a week, what a month November has been. It has gone by very fast, and also a lot of transformation, a lot of transition going on, a lot of endings and beginnings. And I really want to say that I feel that especially because we had that wonderful solar eclipse. We've also got Mercury in retrograde, and we had a new moon. So I know a lot of people are feeling a lot of energy. And so now we're coming into next week with a full moon and a lunar eclipse. So again, and we're still in Mercury retrograde until December 13th. So again, just pay attention to your communication and travel and time and things like that. So with that said, I would really like to pick an Archangel card and see what's in store. And so I'm just going to take a nice deep breath. Because I feel this week is, again, with the ending of one month and beginning of a new month, I can totally tell that time is changing. And so with that said, the two cards I picked, exactly what we were just talking about, is moon cycles, Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So again, this lunar eclipse next week is also, with the full moon, is like the power of another full moon. So we're going to almost feel like two full moons. So it'll be a very interesting time on December 10th with that full moon lunar eclipse. And then the second one we got is Beloved One. I didn't show the first one. So here is the moon cycles. And then we got Beloved One. I am helping with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So isn't that wonderful? It's very interesting as well, again, with endings and beginnings. And so with that said, I just want to, again, make sure that I have told everyone my new time for my Tapping Into You show with Ron Ash is now on Thursday nights from 9 to 11. And so that is a very interesting time for me. I'll be up in the middle of the night. But again, my audience and my plans for myself are very important, so it's worth getting up in the middle of the night. Okay, so here goes. Very interesting. So a lot of feminine energy, and maybe that's because the full moon, the moon energy is a very feminine energy. The first one we get is the Queen of Swords. And so what this is telling me for us is we really need to pay attention to that divine feminine energy, but also pay attention to the messages you're receiving. Be very clear about what your intentions are. Also be very clear about what it is you truly want to manifest right now, because this time is the right time. Letting go of worry and fear are important right now for you to manifest and really capitalize, like the card said, on this moon energy. So stay focused. Be in that place of deep surrender where you are allowing yourself to feel and be truly who you are, and be truthful with yourself. Remember, surrender is not giving up. Surrender is giving in, letting go and letting God. And that is just a wonderful place to be, because then the next card we get is the Ace of Cups. And so what this is telling me, emotionally, this is also a really wonderful time. And this time is all about really being your emotional full self, being honest with yourself. Are you doing, being, having in your life exactly what it is that you want? Because if you're not, that means you're not paying attention to something. So be clear and be honest with yourself. If you're angry, release that anger. Forgive whomever, or forgive yourself. Do some forgiveness exercises this week before the full moon, so you can really capitalize on releasing that energy with the lunar eclipse and the full moon. And then, of course, our last card, and last but not least, is the Nine of Pentacles. And I know this is speaking directly to me, because it's all about manifesting exactly what you want. The nine symbolizes almost, I want to say, an end, but not an end in a way of final, but an end of an old way. And because it is a woman by herself, knowing that all is taken care of. So trust and manifest your miracles. Follow your bliss. Trust that all is working exactly as it should. There are no mistakes. There are only lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes in this life and from past lives, we've had to relearn this and relearn this and relearn this until you get the lesson right. That's when you'll finally change your life and change the cycle of your lives. So really focus in this week. Really take some time. Sit quiet with yourself. Go out for a walk if you can in nature if it's not too cold. Really just soak up what needs to be soaked up. Let go what needs to be let go by December 10th. Because you don't want to carry in the last month of 2011 any old, negative, fearful, worry, unforgiven energy. You want to let it go. And because that is one of our last full moons of the year with that lunar eclipse, you really, really want that energy to be very powerful, very positive and uplifting. Let's end this last year, or this last month, on a high note, going into a very powerful next year, 2012. Lots of energy shifting. And so with that said, I'd really like to take a moment to talk about my classes, programs, and products that I offer on my website. On my website, www.tarotlifecoach.com, I am offering, for this is only the second time I've done it this year, a certification course in my tarot coach, as a tarot coach. So as a tarot coach, you can use the name tarot coach. I'm the tarot life coach because I also am certified as a spiritual counselor, but I cannot offer that spiritual counseling part to you. You can take that on, but with my program, you will be a certified tarot coach, which means you will be helping clients through their growth, through their understanding of the tarot and the readings that you do for them. So we talk about fear, we talk about unforgiveness. I even want to know how you're sleeping, what's your diet. So it's a very intensive program, and I love, love, love teaching it. I've had 4 or 5 students in the last year, and it has totally shifted their lives. And so I want to offer it again now at the end of the year. It is an 8-week course, and so by February, by Valentine's Day, you'll be up and running with your business or adding on to the business as a healer or whatever you have or whatever you offer. So if you're interested, please look for my email and send me a message. Also, I want to let you know that I will be starting also a class for indigo and crystal children. It's still formulating in my mind, but I'm getting together a syllabus right now because I feel that this time, especially with the 2012 coming, there will be more sensitive children, and you need to, as a parent or as a teacher or as a friend, be able to guide these children in a loving and peaceful way, embracing their gifts and talents. And so what a wonderful gift that would also be for someone who you know is a indigo or crystal child. And as well as a spiritual writing class, writing through journaling or stories, fiction or nonfiction, whatever you'd like. I'm offering a class on spiritual writing, writing through your transformation, which could also be, like I said, either you could write stories, poetry, journal write, as well as other classes in crystal therapy. There are also my soul-to-soul coaching sessions, which are one of my nearest and dearest projects. That it's actually not a project, it's what is my ongoing practice, soul-to-soul coaching. What that is 4 weeks of counseling, of serving each other, of really helping you understand and unlock the secrets to your success and unlock the secrets to your beautiful life. And so the soul teaching or coaching, what that really is an intensive 4 weeks. It's not therapy, it's really releasing the old. And so again, any of these courses and products are a wonderful, wonderful gift to yourself or to a loved one who you know would need some extra at the end of the year or even at the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year is always a time of transformation, resolutions, goals, intentions. So why don't you start early this year, and give yourself the gift of healing, give yourself the gift of spiritual education and spiritual counseling. Give yourself the gift of being your best self. So with that said, until next week, peace and blessings. And I also will be doing a video talking a little bit more about the Tarot Coach certification and my products and programs. So if you're interested, please look on my website under courses and products for a video there if you have any more questions. Also, feel free to email me. All my information is on my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. Thank you so much, and until next week, know that you are blessed, filled with love, joy, peace, abundance, total health, and prosperity. Peace and blessings.